My favorite segment of all time, The Real Talks, episode 10, finally getting in the double digits. As LeBron James says, it's about damn time. Episode 10. And the title of episode 10 will be in the form of a question to all my subscribers. Appreciate y'all. Subscribe to Dame's World if you ain't subscribed and you get across this video. But my question to y'all, who's viewing this, who's perceiving this, ironically, you're perceiving this. I feel like unequivocally, if you're looking at this, you can say you're perceiving it, right? Am I wrong? You say, no, I'm not perceiving. I'm not in a state of consciousness to be seeing or perceiving this video, Damon. I ain't doing it. You would agree to that, right? But what else would you agree to? Which leads to the question of this video. What do you know? Unequivocally, concretely, absolutely, for sure, what do you know about this external reality? Because we got our physical senses that equate to our perception and us perceiving, be it, this is the philosophy of Descartes, in which I pose this question. I've been reading up on him lately, and I got speculation as well. I feel like I'm a skeptic of the realm around me, so this is right up my alley. But he says, I think, therefore I am. But I don't actually know anything externally. I only know it in theory, based on my 5 physical senses, my human brain, based on my condition. And the condition even I'm stating that I have, I don't know the true nature of that. My brain, my consciousness, my body. I estimate the nature of my own self as well as the external things around me. Examples. Your reality is your belief system. Everything you believe, as far as what you perceive and what you take in, as far as traditional values or cultural norms, that's your reality. But your beliefs to someone somewhere directly contrast their beliefs in all aspects, even if it's of the same nature of what we all physically humans can perceive, which would be the sun. We all question the nature in a different way. Someone in an eastern region, whether in a western region, will have a different interpretation of what the sun means to them. A different individual. You go separate people and what you ask them, what is the sun, what it means to them. Some people will say life. The sun means, some people will say shit. Scientifically, it's, you know what I'm saying, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? We use science, philosophy, and mathematics to try to explicate life and nature and the phenomena around us. But science, philosophy, and mathematics are all in theory of what the life is around us. None of it's been actualized. And the testament to that would be the contrasting theories. For every theory you've ever heard in your whole life, there's a contrasting one to it. And we have a objective reality. Now, don't get me wrong. An objective reality is useful. If you would read up on maybe a Karl Marx, who talks more along the lines of dialectical materialism, to where we come to a mutual objective understanding of the realm. That way we can better help the people on it. You know what I'm saying? Or we make a dialectical material outlook on the whole thing. So we get multiple perspectives and create an objective reality to where, okay, we acknowledge poverty. It's existing here definitively. It's cool. An objective reality is cool for that. But due to perception, multiple perceptions, it isn't everyone's reality. It isn't something substantiated. It's a reality we create to help better improve our human condition. And, you know, maybe we're trying to improve a condition to no avail, but this is just us giving estimates all over, whether it's philosophy or science. Every scientific method, whether it's gravity, yes, we believe in gravity now. That's our dogma. Maybe in 10,000 years, they won't believe in gravity. They'll have a new concept. just like all concepts are susceptible to change. You notice that every concept, 1720, 1630, the earth was flat, and if you were a round earth theorist, you were stupid. The same way it's in reverse right now. Don't ask me which one I believe. Mine's is in theory, whatever it is. It's not an absolute. I have limitations, I believe. Maybe we do know. Maybe we don't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Which is why I premised this video with, what do you know? Do you know what you experience, or is that just what you experience? What separates this experience from your dream state? Because you call this one reality. You call that one not reality. What separates it? You have physical senses when you dream, do you not? You can feel, touch, taste. Damn. People bust a nut in their dream. I felt it. I was in there. And I'm nutting on your goddamn sheets. How can you separate what's reality and what's not? What if at death you awaken in a altered perception from this human form, but your whole human consciousness was a dream state? How do you know it can't be that? Based on what? I answered it for you. Your belief system. What do you know? I asked this because I have beliefs too. I'm not one without any beliefs. I have beliefs. I have morals. I have principles. But when you try to break down and decode yourself, you get to acknowledging everyone doesn't have the same morals, principles, values, beliefs. A lot of my beliefs, well, not a lot of them, but some of my beliefs stem from the environment in which I'm around. Be it California, be it that my dress code and my attire, be it the way I speak. You feel me? Like saying, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So a lot of my nature can't even be explicated by my own self. I have to question my own nature to even get deeper into who I am. A lot of the shit you find out you got from conditioning, your environment. So a lot of it isn't authentic until you get to decoding what you actually like, separating yourself from your beliefs, and you have this natural abundance or this energy that really doesn't want to be defined by what's external and doesn't need to define external things. You respect it for what it gives you, what it provides you in this reality, whether it is a reality. Some will argue this is not a reality. Like I said, the dream state theory or the simulation theory. It's just a question. What do you know? What would you say? Please comment on this. It's Real Talks episode 10. I need your comments. Because, you know, we got to keep the community going. As far as our state of consciousness, physically, you know what I'm saying? We know pain. We know whatever we give meaning to. We give meaning to everything as far as science goes. Like the positivists, logical positivism would say we know everything sensually, and anything we claim to not know, like metaphysically, is just inanimate. You shouldn't even be talking about it. But someone would argue in contrast, like someone who, be it doesn't know anything, will argue that there's a consciousness beyond our know in which explicates life more than this physical reality could ever do. This physical reality is distortion and compared to that absolute reality of some metaphysical capacity, whether it be God, the cosmos, your spirit, however you want to define it. So you got different contrasting theories, and who's right? The positivists could be right. The metaphysicists could be right. Descartes could be right. This is where this is stemming from. This video, I've been reading up on him, and his moniker is I think, therefore I am. Because